Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel of Debneel's Mathematics Desk. So it's class 7's video today, okay? A new chapter as you can see. Before starting my video, a huge thanks to all of you who have supported my channel so well till now. Keep supporting my channel if you found my videos and all the things that I do in my videos very informative and helpful. Leave a like and share and subscribe my channel. It motivates me to make better videos on any chapter for you all. So with that, I start a new chapter for class 7. So the new chapter is decimal fractions. So in the previous video, we just destroyed or finished Mr. Pythagoras theorem within one video. The only chapter I could finish within one video tells us that how easy that chapter was. But this is not the case. This is also easy chapter, but it's going to take a 2 to 3 videos. Okay. So it has various concepts, nothing more than introductory concepts and operations on decimal fractions, rather decimals, which are your addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. You will also learn about non-terminating, terminating decimals, and we will do a lot of sums. So basically this chapter, it has no means formula type things, okay? Only I am explaining you one thing. Just remember this. Try to convert any fraction, okay, like a by b. Suppose the fraction is 2 by 5 and you are told to express this 2 by 5 as a decimal. What you can do is, no, try to make this denominator 100, or make this denominator means 10 to the power some number, okay, like this, 10 to the power 1 or 10 to the power 2 dot dot, any number like this. What means, how it will help you, I am telling you. So to make the denominator 10, multiply by 2, here also multiply by 2, 4 by 10. Now 4 by 10 means what, you know, means before 4 one point will be there and a 0 will be there. So number of zeros there will be the more number of zeros after this point. So it is 4 by 100. Okay, then it will be 0.04. The number of zeros, the number of places after the decimal point. That's the theorem. Suppose it is 4 by 1000. Then after 0, 3 decimal places like this, 004. This is how you can solve means what you can say, sums, which means involve converting a fraction into a decimal. Try to make the denominator or means power of 10. Then what you can do, number of zeros equal to number of places after the decimal point, this decimal point, okay? So I hope you understand. Nothing more to explain actually from this chapter. All other things are same as the rules of integers, natural numbers, whole numbers. So we will directly get into the sums this chapter can have. So today we will run through introductory sums, and in the next video we will be starting on the real operations. Okay, so let's begin. Question 1. So I am giving a heading for the first few sums. Express as a fraction in lowest form. Okay, no issues. So what they are giving is, first one, 3.75. Now see, after decimal point, 2 places are there. So this is what? Then 2 zeros, that means 375 by 100. You understood that? Number of zeros equal to number of means places after the decimal point. That's the relation. So this, I hope you know how to do that. 3.75 and 375 by 100. 2 zeros. Means 2 zeros are there. So after from this side, after 2 digits, the decimal point will be placed. If it is 3 zeros, after 3 numbers from the right side, the decimal point will be placed. That is the relation. Okay. Now what we have to do is, what is the highest common factor of 375 and 100? It is 25. So we have to divide both of them by 25. 375 by 25. Okay, let me not do like that. I will just properly write it for you. Equal to 375 by 25 divided by 100 by 25. Okay. You have to get the highest common factor of the numerator and denominator and divide each of them by that highest common factor. 375 by 25 it is equal to, let me just calculate, 1, 5, 15. And 100 by 25 it is 4. So that is the answer of this question. So you understood that. 3.75. That means from the right side, after 2 places a decimal point is there. So 2 zeros, 375 by 100. That's how you have to do it. See, 100 means 2 zeros. From right side, after 2 points, the decimal point gets placed, which is actually 3.75. That's how you have to do it. That's why I'm telling you, make the denominator a power of 10. Okay. Suppose if it was the inverse, convert 15 by 4 into a decimal. What could have you done? Multiply this 4 by 25 so that you can make it a power of 10. 10 to the power 2. Similarly, 15 into 25. 375 by 100. That means from right hand side, after 2 places, decimal point 3.75. That's the use of making the denominator a power of 10. Okay. So on this heading, the next sum. 0.65. Now again, there are 2 places after this decimal point. So 2 zeros. 65 by 100. See, after 65, 2 zeros are there. So from this side, after 2 places, point will be placed. So beside 6, point will be placed. 0.65 is 0.65. Now again, the highest common factor of 65 and 100, it is 5. Okay. So 65 by 5 divided by 100 by 5. 65 by 5 equal to 13, 100 by 5 equal to 20. That's the answer. I am not well actually, that's why I am coughing, just ignore it, okay. So 2 places after decimal point, so 65 by 100, 2 zeros. Highest common factor of 65 by 100, it is 5. So divide both of them by 5. You get 65 by 5 is 13, 100 by 5 is 20. And that's the answer. If it was the reverse, convert this into a decimal. Make it up means denominator a power of 10. 20 into 5, 100. It is 10 to the power 2. Okay. Then similarly 13 into 5, 65. So 65 by 100 means 2 zeros. So from right hand side, after 2 places, a point will be placed. So 0.65, which is 0.65. Okay. That's how you have to do it. I'm telling you the reverse as well because we will also do sums involving the reverse. Okay, that's the main thing. But yes, in all cases, you might not be able to make the denominator a power of what we can say is 10. But still try to do it. If you can't, do the normal division, which you will see very soon. Another sum. So now it's given 0.084. So after decimal point, 3 places. So this is 85 by 1000. Okay. 30. See, 3 zeros from right hand side. 1, 2, another 0. Then the point gets placed. After 3 places, the point gets placed. So 0.085. Now, again the highest common factor of 85 and 1000 is 5. Okay. So equal to 85 by 5 divided by 1000 by 5. Equal to 85 by 5 is 17. 1000 by 5 is 200. Game over. Now again see, if you are told to means convert this fraction into a decimal, then make it a power, means denominator a power of 10. Multiply by 5. 200 into 5000, 10 to the power 3. So 17 into 5, 85. 85 by 1000. So 85 by 1000 means what? 3 zeros. From right hand side, after 3 places, 5, 8, another 0, the point gets added. So 0.085, which is 0.85. That will be the answer if the reverse is done. That is the relation, okay. So we can understand now another type of sum. So this heading, these are the 3 sums from this heading, okay. We have to, it was given as if we have to express these decimals as a fraction in lowest form. So we did this after the decimal point, how many places are there, that many zeros. Find out the HCF or the highest common factor of both numerator and denominator. Divide both numerator and denominator by the highest common factor to get the required fraction. Okay, that's the answer. It's very easy. Let's see the next type of sum. It's easy. If you know the basics, you are means very easy chapter this one. Now what is the next heading? Convert into decimals. Now you will see the reverse. What they are giving? First one, 2 4 by 5. 2 whole 4 by 5. First of all, this is what? 2 5s are 10 plus 4, 14 by 5. Now what I can do is, see, I have to make this denominator a power of 10. Can I do it? Yes. If I multiply the denominator by 2, it will be 10. So I have to multiply the numerator by 2 as well. It's equal to 14 into 2 by 5 into 2. Equal to 28 by 10. Now this means what? 1 0 is there. From right hand side, after one place, the point will be placed. So after 8, that means between 2 and 8, the point will be there. So 2.8. And that's it. That's easy. So just converting into a fraction, make the denominator a power of 10. We multiply by 2 here and the numerator as well. 28 by 10 means from the right hand side, after one place, the point will be there because 1 0 is there. Okay, 1 0 means one place. So here 2.8. That's how easy it is. Next question on this heading. 27 by 10,000. Now see this. So this is what. So after 20 means from right hand side there are 4 zeros here. From right hand side, after 4 places, a decimal point will be there. So first place 7, second place 2, then third place another 0, fourth place another 0. See this? 4 zeros are there, first place 7, second place 2, third place 0 and fourth place 0. After this the point gets placed. After means 4 zeros are there, so after 4 places from right hand side the point gets placed. So 0.0027 equal to 0.0027. So easy. Just check. There are 4 zeros. So after from right hand side, after 4 places a decimal point will be there. Now after 27 you have no more places, so put another 0. So after 3 places it becomes 1 more 0 is there. Another 0. Now after 4 places, 4 zeros are there. So after 4 places the point gets placed. So that's the answer. That is so easy, right? Next question. Okay, just remember one thing. Yeah. So next one. This is a bit good question. 8 5 by 8. First of all, this is what? 8 8 is 64 plus 5 plus 69 by 8. Okay. Now here also, here I am telling you one thing. In all of these cases, you can directly see that by multiplying a small number, you can make it a power of 10. But here, can you tell me without wasting even 2 to 3 seconds, what number you should multiply this 8 with to make this denominator a power of 10? I know it, but you tell me. Well, actually, it is a hard one. In these type of cases, you can't directly say by which number we should multiply the denominator to make it a means power of 10. What here you will do normal division. How? Let us see. So 8 by 69. So 8 8 is 64. 5 remains. Subtract. Now see, means 8 multiplied by any natural number or means real number is not equal to 5, right? So what I will do, I put a point. Whenever I am putting a point in this position, one zero will come here. Okay. Now see, now 8 6 are 48. So subtracting 2 is 2 comes up. Now see, as I had put a point, no, again the 0 will come here. Whenever you inserting a point, after you do the subtraction, whatever remainder it is remaining, a 0 will be attached behind that. Keep doing until there is no remainder. So again, 8 2s are 16. Now subtract 4. Point is there, so another 0 will come here. Now see, 8 5s are 40. And 40 minus 40 is 0. Now no remainder is there. So the answer is equal to 8.625. Actually, all of these sums you can do using the division method, but it's a long process, right? So sometimes you need to do. So basically, it is nothing. 8 8 are 64, 5. So as icon means divide 5 by 8. So what I have done is I put a point. So 0 comes here. Now 8 6. So whenever you are putting a point, no, because you can't divide 5 by 8. That's why I'm putting a point. So putting a point inserts a 0 here. Now 8 6 are 48. For 50 minus 48 2. Now again, as the point is there, another 0 will come here. So 8 2 is 16 4. Again the point is there, another 0 will come here. Now 8 5s are 40. 40 minus 40 0. No more, no need to do more. You can't do more because as when you see no remainder, the quotient, it is the answer of this decimal fraction division. Okay, that's how you have to do. Here you could have done using power of 10, which is like this, equal to 69 to 125 divided by 8 into 125. Why? 125 into 8, it is equal to 1000. But see this, how can you means take so much trouble? You have to multiply 69 by 125. It's a big challenge. You can do it. You can do like this. 125 nines are 1125. Then sorry, 112 in hand. Then 125 6 are 750. See, I am already getting confused. And then 112. So 8625. And here by 18 to 125,000. So now see, 3 zeros are there from this side after 3 places, 5 2 6. Here the point will be placed. So it's 1625. I know that you will say it is looking so small. No dear. Here I did the multiplication because I practice multiplication regularly, so can do it fast. Many of you can face the problem when you are doing this huge type of multiplication. It's not like this 5 into 2. 14 into 2 you can do. But what about these type of multiplications? In these cases, don't go for this making the denominator a power of 10 method. Do the normal division method. It's so easy, right? Just put a point, one more 0 will come up. Keep doing until there is no remainder and the quotient is your answer. So that's also a good method in this type of questions instead of doing this huge type of multiplications. So no method is small. Everyone has a value in different kind of sums. So respect them, follow them. Every sum you can do by any of the each method or one of the other method. But see which one is more comfortable for you. Which one you can do by saving your time and also in a correct manner. That's the main criteria when you are giving an exam. Whether it's a competitive one or your class exam. Always save time. Try to do that big multiplication and make your life hell when you have a division method. Division you all know, right? That is a game of kids. So now they are telling another heading. Find the number of decimal places. This is another heading. So this is what after the decimal point we have to check how many places are there. That's very easy. First one what? 7.00349. So what? See, after this point, how many places are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 places. That's a very easy type of a question. I told you it's basic, so we have to see few easy sums. So 5 decimal places. That's very easy. See, the decimal is given. After the decimal point, you have to check how many decimal places are there. So 1 means places are there after the point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't include this 7. This 7 is before the decimal point, not that. After the point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0, 0, 3, 4, 9 are after they are the decimal point. So that's the answer. Another question like this. It is given as this one. Yes, you can write big decimals. You can't confuse us. 0.000879. So this is equal to what? Now see, after the decimal point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places are there. So 6 decimal places. Now you will be mad at me, I know. You are telling, why are you wasting time on these easy sums? I have a question for you, which is not in the questions made by the question maker. Suppose I am giving you this one. Now you tell me how many decimal places are there here. 2000% I can guarantee you. Many of you will tell me the answer that sir after the decimal point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places are there. No. After the decimal point C. Now you see this. This is what? 9 by how many places are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So not like that. It's like 9 lakh 9 lakh divided by how many places are there after decimal point? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means 6 zeros. Now if you cancel them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it becomes 9 by 10. And that means what? After 9, 1 decimal point equal to 0.9. So you learned this. After the decimal point, after any number, if you see that many zeros are there, those zeros will not be considered as decimal places. After the decimal point, if you see any number other than 0, and after that only zeros are there, you can't consider those zeros after as a decimal places. Yes, if it was like this 1, then this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places after decimal point. But when you see after point one number is then other than 0, and after that only zeros are there, then you can't take those zeros as a decimal point. Remember this exception, okay? You can get confused with that. Don't do it. The decimal point, a number other than 0 is there. That is the only decimal place if after that number only zeros are written. That's a confusing question. Many of you may be means twisted with that. Don't do it, okay? Just remember this theorem. That's why I took the sum for you. These ones are very easy. You can directly see. See, these zeros don't matter because at the end numbers are there. So when at the end numbers are there after the decimal point, means after a few zeros many numbers are there. So you have to consider each of the places. But after the decimal point, suppose it was there 879000. So at the end 3 zeros are there, so you have to neglect them. 879, so 3 places. That's how you have to do. At the end, if any only zeros are there, neglect those zeros. They are for fooling you, and we are not fools. I hope that is correct. Yes, we are not fools. How can we be fools? So this heading is done. Another type of sum. Now this is a very easy thing for me. Write as word statements. Okay. So you have to write up decimals as words. This is this one and this one. Now this is what 1.9. So equal to or no, 1.9, this is equal to what? 1, then point is there point, then 9 is there 9. Done. Now 4.4 equal to what? 4, then point is there point, after point 4 is there 4. Easy. That's the easiest sum of my channel. I'm giving it that statement. What a easy sum. Felt like doing so much relaxing mathematics after so long time, right? And another one is also there. It's given like this. Trying to fool us, thinking that zeros can confuse us. No. 0 point. I'm already telling it. So first is 0, 0. Then point is there point. Then 0, 0 is there 0, 0. Then 5 is there 5. Done. Game over. Finished. That's what means they're writing a decimals. This is just spell it as a word, okay, nothing else. 0, 0. Point is there, point. Again 0, 0, 0, 0. 5 is there, 5 as the word. These are like, what do you say? Grammar. They are making us do grammar in decimal fractions. Very cool, but not interested. Thank you. Let's see the next type of question, right? This was very easy. Talking about the next question, actually I've come to the last question of this video, remarkably. So I told you this is the basics introduction of decimal fractions, but you are just seeing how you can means convert vice versa from decimal to fraction or fraction to decimal. Yes, we learned some tricks, right? 10 to the power 1 means power of 10 denominator, division method. After decimal point, after any number, if many zeros are there, those zeros have to be neglected. We learned a few things. Every chapter has some things that to provide us, right? Otherwise, why the chapter will be given? Now, this is a good question. Converting to like fraction. Sorry guys, I'm coughing. I know I'm not well actually. It's been 7 to 8 days since I've been not well, but this cold is not good, okay? That's why it's very cold out here. So converting to like fraction, what I will tell you, I will explain you how to do that. Now you will see the use of zeros. 3.62, 43.987, comma 232.0037. So they are telling us we have to convert these 4 decimals into like fractions. I'm telling you how to do that. You learn one thing, no? After decimal point, after any numbers, if zeros are there, those zeros are means you have to neglect those zeros. But here what you have to do now? To convert it to like fraction, after the decimal point, you have to make the number of decimal places same for each one. Means here see, after decimal point, you have to make the decimal places for each of these numbers same. How you can do that? See here. So 43, see in which of these numbers there is the highest number of decimal places. Now see this. Here 1 decimal place, here 2 decimal place, here 3 decimal places, and here 1, 2, 3, 4 decimal places. So to make them like fractions, in each of these numbers, we have to make 4 decimal places. How we can do that? See. Okay, this pen is going to hibernation mode. I don't know. Well, let's call. No, let it be back. So what will I do here? I have to make 4 decimal places. So here what I will do? I will add 3 zeros here. See, zeros after the number there means no value. But here what they are doing is they're making it 4 decimal places somehow. That's what you have to do. Similarly, 3.62. Okay, let me use blue. To make it like fraction, to make the decimal places same for each of the numbers. So here we again have to make 4 decimal places. So 2 are there, so another 2 zeros. Now 4 is there. For 43.987, 3 decimal places are there. So I have to make it 4. So 987, another 0 I add. And for 232.0037, here it is 4 decimal places, so let it be as it is. Now see, after the decimal point for each of the numbers, here 4 decimal places, here 4 decimal places, here also 4 decimal places, here also 4 decimal places. This makes these 4 like fractions. Okay, so basically I told you that after the decimal point, after any number, zeros are there, they are useless. There is only that number which is there after the decimal point, it is the only decimal place. But when you are trying to make like fractions, no, you have to make the decimal places same for each of the numbers. And to do that, you have to first see which number has the highest number of decimal places, and for each of the numbers make the decimal places that number. Here highest number of decimal places is 4, so I have to make 4 decimal places for each of them. To do that, I can use zeros to make the decimal places according to my required value. Here 4, so I made 4 decimal places for each one. 1 was there, I added 3 zeros. Here 2 were there, so I added 2 zeros. Here 3 decimal places were there, I added 4 zeros. And here 4 decimal places were there, so let it be as it is. For each of them now, 4 decimal places are there. This is how you do like fraction, by making the decimal places same for each of the decimals, okay, with the help of zeros. So 0 is a helpful person. So with that, I come to the end of decimal fractions part 1 for class 7. We learnt about how to convert a fraction into a decimal. We learned 2 methods. One is that making the denominator a power of 10, in which number of zeros equal to from right hand side. Suppose 2 zeros are there in the denominator. So numerator of the whatever the number is there from right hand side, after 2 places the decimal point will be placed. Number of zeros equal to number of places from right hand side. After that the decimal point will be placed. So we learned that method, but we also learned that to make the decimal denominator a power of 10, sometimes we have to multiply the numerator by a very huge number, which means is very hazardous for us, because doing huge mathematical multiplications in 2 to 3 seconds is not possible for everyone in every sum. So we learned the division method, where when you can't divide a number, means the whatever it is dividend, it is smaller than the divisor, then what you do, you add a point to the quotient, which makes a 0 added to the dividend. Okay, that makes the dividend, you have to make the dividend, make sure the dividend is greater than the divisor. Okay, to do that you can add a point after you see. Suppose this one, I'm again doing an example like this, 8 by 5 suppose. So here see, I can't divide 5 by 8, dividend is smaller than divisor, so I add a point. So whenever I adding a point, or 0 will come to the dividend. Now see, now 6 are 48, so 2. Now when you are inserting the point, automatically a 0 will be added after to the remainder. So now again 8 2s are 16, 4. So again point was there, so 0 will come here. So 8 5, now 8 5 is 40. Whenever you see that there is no remainder left, then consider the quotient as the decimal fraction of the required fraction. That's the division method. We also learned the 10 power denominator method, and we learned that after the decimal point, if a number is there or 2 to 3 numbers is there, but at the end only zeros are there, then those zeros are neglected as decimal places. Only those numbers at the beginning after the decimal point, they are considered as decimal places. But whenever you are doing like fractions, trying to make 4 or 3 numbers like fractions, see which number has the highest number of decimal places, and for each of the numbers make the decimal places same according to that number. Here it was 4, so I made all the decimal places 4 with the help of zeros. You can add the number as many zeros as you want to make your decimal places same. That's the method of converting into like fractions. And that's all for decimal fractions part 1 for class 7. From part 2 onwards, we are going to do the various operations on decimal fractions for class 7, which is addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and also non-terminating and terminating decimals. We will learn that. So till then, if you found my video on part 1 decimal fractions class 7 very informative and helpful, and these very easy concepts and sums were clear to you and very informative for you and helpful, then leave a like and share and subscribe my channel. It motivates me to make better videos for you all on any type of chapter and any type of sum. Okay, so with that I end this video. See you in part 2 comprising of the operations on decimal fractions. Till then, with a lot of love from my side to all of my little brothers and sisters, take care and goodbye. Thank you.